Hey, man, nice job tonight, guys. Bryce, talk about what it's like kind of going out in style, not just with a pin yourself, but, man, huge team victory.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been pretty amazing. We've been kicking everybody's butts, It's been like 9 matches we're winning, and that's kind of, with throwing somebody else out there for these last 2 duels. So potentially maybe even winning all 10 these last 2 duels and having everybody just come together. The energy's just been amazing in the room. Everybody's just came together, and it's been awesome. And for me to go out that way, for us to go out that way, is like everything you could ever wish for. Because if we were losing all these duels, it kind of sucked the fun right out of senior night. But going out on top, especially with getting Chaz this big win at the end, just to kind of smack it on it, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, Chaz, big. I think probably a lot of people's mind upset win over an NCAA qualifier. I know you guys have been very close in the past. Talk about what it means to kind of get over the hump against Gable and to finish it off last match on senior night.
Yeah, it was great. I know that kid. We're both from Colorado, and I don't think I've ever beaten him, even when we wrestled like we were 6 years old. He's always a tough guy, and he is a tough guy, and it means a lot that I was able to get it done. So it was great. Yeah.
Knocking off NCAA qualifiers kind of popular this weekend. Luke did that last night, so did Sam, and now you're joining the team in that regard. What's going on that you guys are knocking off guys you're not supposed to be, in quotes?
Confidence is contagious, and I don't know if this guy has any more. I think he's maxed out on confidence, so we're taking some from him. It's easy to feel good when your team's out there kicking butt, and you want to be a part of it. So it's just believing in yourself, believing in our training, and not so much as feeling like victims out there, knowing that we can hang with the best of them. So
yeah, absolutely. Going on that, I mean, Cleveland is during spring break, and all 10 of us want to be in Cleveland this year for spring break. We don't want to be, stuck at home or going to a beach somewhere else. We want to be in the freezing cold of Cleveland, Ohio, and knocking off qualifiers is how you get that done. And so I'm excited. I want everybody to be there. I don't want just 4 or 5 of us. I want 9, 10, whatever it may be, because, that's awesome stuff.
It's been a fun experience just this weekend as a whole, with a lot of guys coming back, alumni-wise and everything like that for you seniors. Has it been fun, catching up with kind of guys who wrestled before you in this program?
Yeah, Bryce kind of came in late, so he hadn't had the pleasure of meeting a lot of the older guys that came, but they all know him. He's from here, so. But yeah, it's kind of weird to see. Archie touched on it earlier this week that you hear that it goes by fast, and you see all these older guys go, and like he said, you kind of brush it off and don't really believe them, but here we are, and we're done here at home, so.
Bryce, I was talking to. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Sorry. Bryce, I was talking to Coach Nickerson before the duel, and he told me that that having you on a guy like you on a team like this makes a huge difference and gets the ball rolling in terms of creating a lot of momentum for the whole team. Do you think a lot of this team success is partly your responsibility, or you think that's maybe a little overblown?
Yeah, these guys are all very self-driven and very ambitious people. So with or without me, they're going to work hard and they're going to do their things. So I don't want to take any of the credit for that ever, but there's this thing that, like, if somebody sets the bar, then people start getting to it. And I think it just took me reaching the high level of success, so you could say, for them to start believing in, and it's not really just a dream, it becomes reality now. Living the same life I live, training as hard as I do, that it's there, it's in grasp for all of us. So these guys are going to work hard. I don't ever have to lead verbally, ever. They're all very self-driven, amazing men of the sport, and so I'll take a little bit of the credit, I guess, just because I was the first one to do it, but they would have got there without me. I truly believe that.
I think Archie said last time you guys wrestled here, you knew halfway through that you wanted to do it again. But just what was it like, having that kind of crowd out there for you guys last home one?
It was awesome. I had a lot of family come, and it's fun. I didn't get to wrestle out here. They sat me for Fresno, so I never got to wrestle in the AA. And it's pretty cool. Those flames are sweet.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. I like the flames, and it's fun having the flames and the band and stuff. It makes it kind of like that sporting event that we don't get to experience quite as much as wrestlers. So anytime you can get in a bigger venue, it's great. Of course, we wish that we could have people packed to the ceiling, but we're in a town of 30,000 people. It's hard to bring that many people in. So I would say the percentage of fans that come out for the percentage of the population that we're from is pretty special stuff.